This is the Sparkle Flame podcast.
You are the Sparkle Flame podcast.
Episode 6.
You're in episode 6.
I like to think I am.
Oh. And welcome back to the Sparkle Flame podcast, where I'm sometimes the young Tom.
And I'm always the DJ.
And we have a special guest in the studio today.
I'm not special.
We have a not special guest. He claims to be fully mentally functioning.
I think he's a bit special.
I was under the impression, but we're going to go with what he's claiming. It's the Jwest.
Hello.
How do you do, Jwest?
Yeah, good.
How do you not do?
I don't do crack.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's a good start.
I think we should start at your childhood.
Oh, my childhood. Oh, like what I did or what I didn't do?
No, like the time and date you were born.
Oh.
We'll just go for it.
Exact time.
To be honest, I don't personally remember it, but they tell me it was in the 90s.
You shouldn't trust that. They could be lying to you.
That's it. But
actually, let me just say something real quick. In all seriousness, you could be like a couple years older than you actually are, and they just couldn't tell you, because you don't remember the first few years of your life.
That is true.
Like if you, fuck it, I'm gonna tell my kid like he was born like 3 years earlier. Get some.
So he thinks he's younger.
Starts at 3.
That actually would be good, because like if he's younger, well no, if he's older than he thinks he is, that means he's probably gonna be smarter than.
Not necessarily. He's always going to come off as dumb though, because he's really 3 years younger than he is. So say when he's like a 7-year-old, he's actually like a 4-year-old.
Oh, I was thinking the opposite. Like when he's a 7-year-old, you tell him he's a.
Yeah, when he's a 9-year-old, you tell me he's a 7-year-old.
Yeah, I mean when he's really a 4-year-old, he thinks he's a 7-year-old, and he's trying to expected to be a 7-year-old, but he's only a 4-year-old. So he'd be considered behind.
Well, no, I'm thinking the opposite way.
Okay.
So he's smarter.
Alright.
So tell him he's a 7-year-old when he's a 10-year-old.
So what you're suggesting is you wait until he's 3 years old and then start him at 0.
Yeah. It's like that you were born now. Yeah.
Look at my 1-month-old. He's already walking.
Yeah, that's it.
He said his first words. He's all set.
Maybe not 3 years. That's a bit excessive. Maybe like a year. I think you probably couldn't go past a year. And the thing is, everyone would have to go along with it, because everyone's like, nah, man, you were like old as fuck for a fucking 3-week-old baby. Like,
maybe just keep him like 0 for 2 years, and then keep him 1 for 2 years, and then keep him 2 for 2 years. That'll give year 3 ahead, and it'll already be 6.
I don't know.
So it'll transition much smoother.
The thing is,
I believe you're receiving or something. Someone's got a.
Is that your phone, bro?
You kidding me?
Your phone
My phone is in my bag. Are you fucking kidding me?
This guy lost his phone for how long?
And it was so Joe West
checked his
been
bag
looking for his
multiple
phone,
times.
and it's been in his bag the whole time.
Man, don't you hate that? It's like when you look for sunnies and then
It
you
was in my bag.
How long has it been missing?
Since Monday night, I suppose, but Tuesday morning, technically.
That's like 2 days.
Well, yeah, it's Wednesday now.
Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
So it's the next day. Still can't
What are the
find it.
chances?
It's in the secret pocket.
It sounded like it was coming from the bottom.
This could take a long time, guys. So.
How big is your bag?
It's not
It
that
doesn't
big.
look that big.
But apparently my phone's been lost in his bag fucking days. So there's something else vibrating in my bag. Must have been.
It's a phantom.
It's 5G, bro.
Oh, well, in the interlude, Sparkle Flame, we actually said that we were going to do this at the start of the podcast last time and we didn't do it.
Yeah. Alright, Sparkle Flame.
Wait, I haven't played Sparkle Flame.
J.O.S. hasn't played Sparkle
I
Flame.
find that very hard.
Alright, maybe I have.
Alright. This can't. Sparkle Flame. You're the guest, you have to guess.
Oh, we'll start with a spark. Oh,
It's flame.
dogs straight away.
Oh no.
Does that mean I'm like out?
You're
No.
out.
Oh.
I mean, what? You didn't fucking clarify what this that we're gonna.
Yep. You have to leave the podcast now. Now it's your turn.
The Spark.
It's Flame, you're out too.
It's my fucking
Alright,
podcast.
now it's my turn.
I declare the people who
Oh,
get...
it's Flame, fuck it, end it.
Alright, so my phone's now a thing. I found that. It was inside a book. So, but like the top of the book wasn't open.
Oh, you were using it as a bookmark.
Apparently.
Unknowingly.
That's what you use phones for.
Mm.
That's what Jwest use phones for. They're not much good for anything else, are they?
Oh, every now and then I'll pick it up and there'll like be a voice on the other end.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's good, but like
That's
occasionally
like
it's helpful. It's helpful.
I wouldn't trust that.
You sure you're not?
That's
I
some devil shit.
I don't trust it, but you know.
Get brain cancer.
Oh, I've got that. Everyone's got that.
You reckon?
Oh, really?
Yeah, phones for sure.
Oh, I thought you meant brain cancer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like if you've got a phone, then
yeah.
you've obviously got brain cancer. So
Oh yeah, true.
like if nothing, just a tiny bit. Like you're radiating your brain.
How much brain cancer do you have daily?
I like to think not a lot.
I wasn't aware of any, but apparently I've got some.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm thinking probably not a lot.
Yeah.
Because I haven't noticed it.
What if you are the brain cancer and you're just not self-aware?
Maybe we are the brain cancer, right?
Of the earth, you're slowly destroying it.
Yeah, no, that works. That works. I don't know where I was going, but I'm glad you finished it off because I would have just been.
I thought you were gonna say maybe we're the brain cancer to the cancer, and it's trying to eradicate us with like chemotherapy or something.
Yeah.
That's some advanced cancer.
Hell yeah, it is. Well, technically, we're the advanced cancer.
Yeah. I feel advanced cancer.
So is that just the question? Which is the most advanced cancer, humans or what we call cancer?
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah, well, obviously
We're
it's us.
dying of cancer a fair bit in cancer.
But we also survive cancer. It dies of us.
It does die of us.
I wonder.
We're the number one cause of
I reckon
cancer
it dies
death.
of us more than we die of it.
You reckon?
It's a harsh war that's going on at the moment.
It's just a war between humans and cancer.
Are there more cancer survivors or cancer victims?
This is the question.
I'd say, in the end, more victims purely because if you do survive cancer, you usually end up dying of cancer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think victims probably. I think cancer's winning.
I've known two people that have died, have had cancer. One of them died and one of them survived.
Well, let's look at the bigger picture here. Consider the kids in Africa who don't have healthcare.
Okay.
Imagine how many cunts in Africa die of cancer
Do
and
they?
don't even know.
Is
You
it
just
cancer?
die.
You just die.
Do they not smoke though? That's the
That's
one
not-
cause of cancer in the Western society.
Lung cancer. You can
Okay,
get cancer.
alright, yeah, alright.
We're talking broad here.
Okay, so you think all the African kids just get melanomas?
I don't know. Is melanoma a form of cancer?
It's a skin cancer
Yeah, right.
from the sun.
Well, fuck. Then
They don't
You
have
also
shells.
get like bowel cancer from eating just rank shit,
Yeah,
like drinking dirty
Or
water.
dehydrated
And
water, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
But
cancer's.
they probably don't sit down to shit in the toilet, so we probably die more of bowel cancer than they would.
what's the world's leading cancer?
Fuck. Is it lung cancer?
Is it lung cancer?
I'm gonna say
I think
bowel
that'd be up
cancer.
there.
Someone needs to look this up. That's my guess though.
Breast
Yep.
cancer seems to be a big thing. Is that just a women's movement thing?
That's a
or-
50% though.
Yeah. Or then there's skin cancer, melanoma.
That could be another
That's
one.
a big one that you hear as well.
Heaps of people have skin cancer.
Yeah.
Because no one likes sunscreen.
No,
'Cause
well,
it
even if you
feels
put
fucking disgusting.
even if you put sunscreen on, I swear it's only like a weird little band-aid measure that stops you from getting burnt, but not really from all the actual sun radiation from soaking in, and then your skin doesn't actually tan up, so then it doesn't protect itself properly, and you're probably more likely to get cancer if you wear
Yes, so that's why
sunscreen
you
all the
always
time.
got to use it and lots of it all the time.
If you do that, no, but it's the same problem.
It's like that. It's one or the other.
That's how it works, though. If you need it to work, that's
It's like
how it works.
Better off just tanning
Yes.
and not getting
You
burnt.
are. But then you get skin cancer and ice.
No, you just don't get burnt like a fucking dumb cunt. Go out like half the day, the first day of summer.
Just be smart about it.
Yeah. And then walk back inside for a while.
The problem is cunts are dumb.
Yeah, because you
That's
go
the
to the
problem.
beach. Who goes to the beach for an hour and then goes to the shade when you could be out on the beach?
That's it.
See, that's, yeah, self-control is more what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
I think that's more prevalent than stupidity. And it causes stupidity, but it's not necessarily, it's just a form of stupidity. It's like
Yeah.
a self-control.
I think you're right.
True.
And let's be honest, all of us have a fair bit of lack of self-control, no matter how smart you think you are.
Yeah. Everyone doesn't have the self-control on lock all the time.
Who's number one self-control?
What?
Out of humanity or just in
Out of
this room?
humanity. And then we'll go find him and talk to him and be like, how you doing, man?
I don't know.
Because that's how you get smart, obviously. If you can control 100% what you do, then you're going to seem a lot smarter, at least.
Gandhi, is he still alive?
What about the monks who like walk on coals and shit?
Yeah, right.
That's just self-control.
Like
That's next level, like fucking believe in yourself.
Yeah, that's
type,
what you said
energy
the
shit.
best.
Yeah, then I'm talking specifically self-control. That's not necessarily. I suppose they probably would be.
And if you're the best at self-control, obviously you have to be good at other things to achieve the best.
Yeah, but if I had ultimate self-control, I wouldn't think that I'd spend my whole life just trying to walk on coals. I'd be doing some cool stuff.
That's how you get the best, by testing yourself.
So you got to walk on coals first, and then you got self-control.
No, you have to generate self-control from less intense things, and then use it to build up to walk on the coals. And if you can't walk on the coals, then work on walking on the coals until you got the self-control to do it.
Or just the feet that have been fucking burnt to a crisp so many times that you just don't feel it anymore.
True. That's why you can't do it all the time. You got to build it up with other things.
Yeah, true.
Like this is one test and this is one test.
And that's probably why they don't wear fucking shoes, so they get super calloused feet and they can just walk on coals and it doesn't hurt quite as much.
But they have hundreds of different fucking things. Like walking on coals is a classic one because it's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's
like,
the shock factor.
Just like long-term exercises like holding shit out like this or going and fucking standing on one leg on a rock in the middle of the fucking snow or some shit. Just, like endurance things. Self-control. And you can't do like the same thing twice in a row because then you'd be more immune to it. Maybe
the more self-control you have, the more like you can actually heat yourself up when it's cold and that kind of thing, like and control things. Because obviously those monks can like heat up wet blankets.
They do the wet blanket in the snow then.
And that's hectic. That's so cool. I love that. That's my favourite monk thing. Like if you're a monk that can sit out in a freezing cold day cross-legged and steam up a blanket from freezing cold.
And like they dunk their big woolly blankets, right? And they dunk them in ice water.
Yeah.
And purposely soak them and then go and drap them on this cunt. And they just dry this one, get the next one, dry that one, dry it and dry it, dry.
Like
dry all these things, re-wet it, go again, dry it again.
Even dry it,
really. That'd be handy if you could do that. Like, you know, control your body temperature that much.
That's insane.
Surely then, like, you'd be the world's ultimate skater. If you had that much body control. Like, you know,
you'd be the world's ultimate fucking anything.
But then they never are because they're always just too good and too self-controlled to even really want anything like that.
Well, that's it there. You got humility at that point. You're not seeking the fame of, say, like being the best skater in the world. But then you're trying to better yourself in the most extreme way possible.
Also want to become best skater in the world. If I could choose between being known but not being best or being best and not being known, I'd choose being best.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%. Because I'd want to be that good. Just
that's what they mean. That's what they
just
do.
For my own pleasure.
But, like, surely, like,
just because it's something
the driving reason people like do things like that is to get better. And if you're already the best, then like
you're coming from the point of view of getting recognition, though.
Not necessarily, because like
but you are subconsciously
probably.
Like, imagine the point where you're so good at something that no one's even going to challenge you. What do you do then? You get better for yourself. There's no point having an audience at this point. You're basically seeking the next level, transcending other people.
If you're the best at something, and you can't get better, because you're best at the thing, then why do you keep doing the thing?
Because you can get better.
Even if
you're just best because you're better than everyone else.
Fair enough.
Not because you've reached ultimate level.
Right.
That's why I like playing Rocket League and not COD. Because there's a higher skill ceiling. And you can always get better.
That's why I play Minecraft. Because it's an infinite game. You can never finish it.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's why I like skating too, because it's always that, like, even if you're old, you can still just get better at tech shit and like small stuff, and like you always can improve in one particular area.
Yeah.
Just work on the skills. I'm gonna have to bring his come back.
What was that?
There's a chess club thing. There's like chess tournaments and stuff they play in Burnie, and he was going to it, and I was going there like playing games with people afterwards and that. But I don't reckon I'll come tonight.
Not in the chess mode.
No. Alright, see ya.
See ya.
That's that, dude?
Yeah, your loading screen here, or what is it, the boot up menu. Go down to here, go to the latest release.
Yeah. And then just click on it and
I'm using Optifont, but
yeah.
It'll be the other one for you.
I've got Optifont though.
But you need the latest one.
Yeah.
and it's in snapshot mode, so it doesn't have all the things.
So I have to download the snapshot.
Yes.
Well, that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I don't want. No.
Or you could.
Come on, man.
Wait, it might be fucking updated by now. I don't know.
It's a necessity for Minecraft at this point. Now that I've got it.
Define.
Are you used to getting on the Minecraft together?
Yeah, I'll just like. Young Tom literally just put his realm up, his world up on a realm on Java, and then like it's.
Yeah, my world's now like an online world.
Just cute world. You should like join in.
Alright, so
yeah,
just
make it
versions.
Because Ned's already on, and I'm on, and Young Tom's been on it for like 2 years, so we're all pretty set up.
Fuck yeah.
At this point, like I have mined, like I've gone mining. I think what was it? Now I've gone mining once.
Okay.
For something. No, I don't even think I have actually gone mining for anything yet.
I got my 1 emerald ore that I went hunting for.
Yeah, but I
another
don't think I've had to mine yet in Minecraft just because of so many farms. So I've got a witch farm though. So
What's the prime drop for a witch farm?
Redstone and glowstone dust.
Yeah. Not potions or anything?
You get empty bottles.
They don't give you potions anymore?
They give you potions if you kill them. Because if they see a player, then they'll pull out a potion. And if they're holding a potion, when you kill them, they'll drop the potion. Yeah. But this setup, they just die with entity cramming in minecarts, so they never see a player, never get out a potion.
Yep. They're just into the dust. Fucking junkies.
Yeah.
It's probably why they're so fucked up.
Probably. Witches, man, they do the potions with the magics and the.
Well, I don't know, I think they're just snorting too much gear.
I don't know what the stick's for.
Can you snort redstone lines?
I don't know, can you? Can you snort? You can make redstone lines.
Yeah, so.
You can't make sugar lines, they're just in a pile. Like Scarface.
Wait, can you actually make piles of sugar? Like, can you place sugar?
You cannot place sugar.
That'd be cool.
But the icon's a pile.
I don't know, man.
You should be able to place everything, I think.
You can place sugar cane.
They call it sugar, but
I think
it comes from sugar cane.
I don't know, man.
Which used to be called reeds, but it's now sugar cane because it gives you sugar.
Yeah, so it can't just be reeds, obviously.
Fucking hectic reeds, bros.
Jesus.
I suppose sugarcane does grow.
They're basically reeds.
All that
They
time
are
we were
reeds.
just
They're
fucking
just sugar reeds.
eating reed
They're
juice.
closer to bamboo than reeds, actually.
Yeah.
Like they go full segmenting and shit.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of like giant, beefy wheat stems, like giant.
It's like, Land of the Giants weed.
Yeah.
Well, like you've seen sugarcane.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
I've eaten fresh sugarcane, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
His mum on it.
you remember when we fucking...
Was it Grafton?
Yeah, we fucking stole it out of the field and
Yeah,
it sat
there
in
was
the
these
tree.
mass fields right next to the caravan park, so it was just to jump over the fence and nick mass
We had
amounts
to
of it.
pull over on the side of the road during like a hurricane storm, basically, and like sketchy jump into this field and cut some and jump back in the car.
Yeah, no, it's just
On
on
holiday.
right there. It was falling over, like you could just walk in and pick it up, or just kick some of the baby ones over and have a stem like this to gnaw on.
Fuck, it was good too.
It's wicked, man. Probably right on my teeth out.
See, Queensland back in the day sounds like it was a filth place. I don't know how good it goes these days.
I was
What was that into?
I was New South Wales.
Oh, you were in
That
New
was
South
when we were
Wales.
travelling down from Brisbane to Tassie in the caravan.
Yeah.
Was it Grafton?
I've got no idea. It was at like...
Well, no, it was
Was that the Greyhound place?
Yeah, the Greyhound Drake was at Moolumba.
It might have been.
It was because it was the one before Mullumbimby.
Yeah.
I remember those two sounded similar-ish. And
Mullumbimby.
Mullumbimby.
Bro, Mullumbimby was was the place.
That's a beast of a name.
Nah, every cunt just is absolutely fucking barbecued there.
They were.
Like everyone was smoking weed at Mullumbimby.
So I got that model of Brutaka.
Yeah. And we fucking got all those kites and bikes and shit, yeah.
Yes.
And the bongo guy.
Yeah, what? This guy made all these custom bongos and shit, had his own skins. He had his full fucking workshop making them. You could see all the stages and the bloody finished ones at the end.
For sure.
It's dope. And he had a shop front as well, didn't he? Yeah.
Was that the place with the candles too?
No, that was fucking Nimbin.
Nimbin, yeah.
Yeah, the hippie fucking town. No shit. Everyone's there was full shops devoted to how to grow weed and shit. It's ridiculous.
How do you get away with that?
I don't know.
Right now in Australia, that's so weird.
There's a tiny little town and they had a cop shop and then a hospital with an EU section right next to it in this tiny bitch ass town. An emergency unit.
For all the people that OD on weed, because it's a dangerous drug, don't take weed, people. That's a very important message.
The OD comes from the acid, I think.
Oh. No.
So much acid.
No, I thought weed was the only drug, man.
Well, you
Oh,
can
weed
OD
is the only
on
drug.
weed.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
just not dangerous to OD on weed. If
Yeah,
you smoke
it
enough
won't
weed,
kill
you
you.
fucking die. You pass out and don't wake up for a while.
Yeah, you
it's
do.
called greening out.
Yeah, that's not actual death, though.
Yeah.
It's the closest you get to an overdose.
But it's still an overdose.
It's a non-fatal overdose, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
Technically.
No technicality. Bro, I totally OD'd on weed last night.
Oh, bro.
Oh, man. I've got to stop that. It's a bad habit.
That's fucking ridiculous.
You want to hear something fucking mental?
No.
Alright, on to the next thing then.
I said, alright.
Oh, I thought you said no.
Oh,
So yeah, your alright sounds suspiciously like no sometimes.
So if people
actually
hate
do.
me, fucking
It's the
up.
subliminals. It's
It's
like
like a-
alright.
No, it's
when
like
you
a-
really mean no.
Right.
No.
And it sounds like
No.
Fucking hit me
Sounds
with
like
it
a
then, go
No,
on.
yeah, because he
No.
says it so quick, it's like one syllable, it's like,
no.
and it sounds more like a nah. It's like, alright.
Okay.
And you say it like you would be saying no.
Fine, I will
Like,
enunciate my words more. Fucking.
Just go, yeah, alright, oh boy. And then I'll know.
Do you remember Kerry
What, from Sulphur Creek?
from Sulphur Creek?
Yeah, obviously.
You'll never guess who I saw today.
Kerry.
I saw fucking Kerry for the first time in like
I was
fucking
thinking
6
about him
years.
like probably a week ago, actually.
I seen Kerry relatively recently, like a couple of weeks back, I think.
Yeah,
He was just chilling in town and shit.
yeah,
Like, just like.
In Burnie?
Yeah, like on the bus stop straight, but further up.
I wouldn't recognise
Yeah.
Kerry and Bernie.
Bro, he looks exactly the same
Yeah,
as he
he
did
just
like
looks like
6
Kerry,
years
man.
ago. Same fucking hat,
Yeah.
still got his fucking bag and
Yeah, his
shit.
camo shorts.
Yep. All
Whereas you got the
brown
slacks
and
because
green.
it's winter.
I didn't get a close look, but it was all brown and green.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just Kerry.
Yeah.
Fucking
What a
Kerry.
legend.
Yeah, the green would have been his shirt, right? Because he has brown slacks and then he has the camo shorts for
Yep.
summer. He's got his boots,
Yep.
his beard, and his hat.
I remember him having a hectic bush back in the day.
He
Remember
was
when
massive stoner.
we were making the tree houses and he came down and fucking used to chill and smoke a few bugs.
Damn.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah,
Kerry.
Kerry. I forgot Kerry existed, man.
I actually went and camped down at the tree houses Monday night.
Are they still there?
Nah, they're all fucked.
No, they're gone.
They're fucking gone. But all the stumps are still there. Like from when we chopped all the cunts down.
Some of the trees have come back.
Yeah. It's still,
Yeah, there's
it's
still
pretty,
trees and everything. This is like we were
We
never
just the
there.
civilization moved and so like it's just
Nature
regrowing.
took back over.
Yeah.
Solid. That was fuck all ago too, and it's like we were never there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we like full trash that place.
Like all the logs from my main tree house, they're all on the ground and they're all grown over already. Like they're already composting and shit. You can barely see it.
That's so good. And people go, "Oh, you're ruining the environment because we did that." And
My
now,
tree
like,
houses.
yeah, and you look at what
It was
the people that are telling us are doing with the environment.
Was it 5 years later?
It's basically
it's the
driven.
same. You can't tell anything.
like if we'd taken it to like another level, we would have been maybe doing some damage, but we cut down what, like fucking 30 trees, if that.
Oh, well, we cut down on there, bro.
Oh man,
We
cut down
down
half
like
the trees.
60 trees.
There
Yeah,
was the massive amount of trees there.
Like it was cleared out.
We cut down all the small ones basically and used the big ones
Yeah.
for structure.
And the other big ones are just still there, and the small ones are growing back.
Well, they are. They're literally all already there.
Of course, they're going to be growing back though, because there's room for trees, so
Yeah.
trees are going to grow.
That's
It
it.
was full before.
That's how nature works. Not you cut down nature and put a factory on it, and then belch out smoke and expect it to work.
It needed a good natural event of larrikins building tree houses.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Probably makes it a better forest, if
It
we're
does.
being honest.
We probably saved it from fire,
Probably.
by clearing out all the scrub and
Yeah, we
like,
would have
walking
too, because
on.
that was an actual massive fire hazard. We tidied it all.
That's it. We're really helping the environment.
You need to go back down there and do the same thing
True.
again once it grows back
You can make some more tree houses
at the same spot.
for the environment.
That'd be pretty
Use the
dope
original tree.
if like we just went down there one day and maybe just camped down there for a day and just built fucking shitloads of tree houses.
Again.
Fuck yeah.
I wouldn't mind walking up Sulphur Creek from the roundabout all the way to the other end and just sussing out all of the hiding spots.
Well, bro, like I went there the other day and had a look at a couple of them. Like
Yeah.
I went into the garden. Remember the
Yes.
garden? Yep.
Is it accessible?
barely. I'm not even sure if I got into it.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think it was pretty overgrown.
Yep.
But yeah, no, I went to the jungle as well.
So it's unrecognisable.
Oh no, it's still the same sort of structure's still there, but it's just you remember when you came in the back way to the garden.
Yep.
Remember there was that sort of ditch.
Yep.
That's a full blown river now.
Yeah, no shit.
It's got like a full on creek, like a good metre wide.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
So how do you get in, up through the circle or through the front way at the beach?
Well, we went through the beach.
You go through the nest or whatever that was called, surely.
Yeah.
The nest was always sort of.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was like the one.
The circle.
Yeah, no, not that one. The one next to it.
Oh, the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tunnel was weird. It
Fuck,
was
that
a
was
giant
good.
tunnel though.
Yeah.
It's basically what it was.
We should go down to the cabin again.
Fucking hell, cabin that exists.
I never even went to
ghosts
the
in it.
cabin, but
Yeah, we
like,
should-
I know about the cabin.
We should
Yeah,
come
you see
down,
photos
like-
and shit of it.
Yeah, just I know what happened at the cabin.
Cabins were black, man.
She went down to the cabin.
It all, wow.
Every cabin trip was fucked.
Wasn't it? And it always, like, something always happened.
And we always went back because we were just drew to it. We were just like, yes,
Just
another
the
cabin trip.
The cabin's never
Someone's
boring.
going to go down. It was never boring. Ever. There was not one moment where I was at the cabin and went, I'm kind of bored.
Yeah, right. Every single time, like, even when the downtimes, you're like, yes, we get to chill for a
It's
sec. This is
downtime.
nice.
Woo!
Right, sit by the fire and shit, chill for a sec, and then something hectic would go down. You're like, oh no.
What are the top 3 hectic things that happened at the cabin?
Alright,
Well, were you there? You weren't there for this one, so I'll put in this one.
okay.
Brad, sorry, betted James that he could throw James's tomahawk across the river.
I mean, I was there for that.
Were you?
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
went in
shit.
the river, didn't it?
I thought that was the first one where you weren't there.
Yeah, no,
Paddy
I was
Bear
there
went
for
down.
that, and then fucking Brad had to go swim over and get it.
No, James ended up going over and getting it because it hit a rock and
Yeah,
then bounced
and
over onto
bounced.
and James didn't reckon it counted. And then we forced him to fucking swim over.
What?
And then he hated
I
it.
thought it fell in the river.
No, it hit the fucking rock and bounced across to the actual side.
Really?
But it basically fell in the river. It touched the river on its way
Okay,
over.
maybe I wasn't there for that. I've got this image of that happening though. That's weird.
I probably told you about it.
Yeah, okay. And I've generated the image because I've stood
No,
at
because that was the
exact
one.
spot.
That's the one where we ran out of fuel. Were you there for that one? Because that's another one.
What, in
Ran
the
out of
bike?
fuel on the bike and we had to walk.
I had to go for a trek back.
Yeah, you were there for that one.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
moment.
wasn't that the one where I fucking stopped breathing halfway and we had to camp out in the bush?
Yeah, holy shit. No, that was. Yeah, fucking no.
Because I got sick, yeah, they were out there for 3 days that time.
Yeah, I got sick as well,
Right.
but that was the next day.
Yeah, and did Paddy get sick as well?
Yeah, we all got sick in the end.
Right.
It was fucked. Some hectic flu went down. So
Yeah, but James and either Paddy or Brad sort of maintained health until they got home.
Yeah.
And the rest of us copped it. And I got the worst with my breathing.
Because
I
you were
couldn't
first.
breathe. Yeah, right.
You were already getting kind of sick when we got there.
Oh, true, that's what it was. And I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go, and I went anyway.
Yeah.
And then spent days out in the rain.
Yeah, we full just camped out in a little fucking just above the road, or the track, just in a little flat spot in the middle of the trees and bushes.
Yeah,
and shit. Just
because cunts have run out of fuel, so they walked back, tried to walk all the gear out, and then I couldn't make it, so we just had to fucking stop. And Jwest said he camped with me, so we fucking just went off the track a bit up until we found a big log as a shelter, and there was heaps of leaves on the ground. And we were just like, yep, this is the spot.
Sleeping
Just right on the
bags.
hill, just sort of propped up like this.
Little fire.
Had the radio going.
Yes, the radio was so good. Late night 7AD.
Yeah, wow. And I was just sitting there thinking, this is horrible, but I'm alive and we're going to survive this. And I actually enjoyed myself the whole time.
I remember we had a decent debate that night about something stupid as it was to do with the packaging on bread or something.
Yeah, okay. I remember that.
There was something about and we just there was just a full I don't know, just debate about some kind of originality or something. But it was funny as.
Damn.
I remember each time the tunes changed because we were listening to some fucking
Old school
next
channel.
level vibes station. So it would be a track that went for 12 minutes of just some fucking psytrance background shit, and then it'd change up to some modern weird fucking werewolves in London or some shit like this. And then we were just like, what is this music?
And the Clash had come on.
Right. How long did I hold the billy for?
Oh man, we both held the Wii for like hours.
Yeah, but I had the record though.
Oh yeah, oh holy shit, I remember that now.
Was
yeah,
it a long time?
Oh,
was it 2 hours or 4 hours or something like this?
Memory. Alright, numbers, I can do numbers.
It was a long time.
That's a long
to hold the bomb.
I remember an hour put to me head, I'm pretty sure the hour was the record. Because we were just like, yeah, you held your bong for 20 minutes,
yeah,
and then like, I held it for like 40 minutes.
That's where I'm getting my twos and my fours from.
Yeah. Yeah, and then then you held it for an hour.
For a full hour.
And we didn't even realise, I didn't ask him for it or anything.
Yeah.
We were just chilling.
Yeah, and I kept going, oh yeah, I'll smoke this, and then we'll listen to the tune and discuss the tune and shit.
Talk about some shit.
Damn.
Because I was having trouble breathing. And I was like, I want to smoke this so I can relax, but I can't smoke it, so I'll die.
No. Yeah, it was bad. You need like an asthma puff or something.
Yeah, I was feeling awful. I was like hot and cold sweats and shit. And like,
yeah, it was none good.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, I ended up getting home and falling asleep straight away at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which I never do unless I'm fucked. Like I've done it like 3 times in my life, pretty much.
Yeah, I went straight to bed.
Remember the time when I was drinking out of that creek at the fucking homemade group camp Liffey Falls thing, and it was the sewer water?
Oh yes.
Fuck.
I went to sleep in the day that day.
Yeah, true.
That's rough.
And like they're both they're pretty much comparable.
Yeah.
Like they were both just as bad as each other.
Healthy. I haven't thought about this in years.
Nah. Well, it wasn't.
Oh man, I completely forgot about that.
I'm sure there's a
falls thing.
Yeah.
True, right?
Like I know. Yeah, we went rock hopping.
That was a thing.
Like nearly up to the falls.
So we did all that tie-dye shit.
Yeah.
And then fucking listened to all that whack pop music. And played fucking Ed's Alley.
Yeah. And said, Bundaberg, Bundaberg,
Yeah,
Bundaberg.
I fucking remember that shit.
And everyone just look at us and go,
Bruh.
And then we just wouldn't do it for another like half an hour, and then we'd do it again.
The Bundaberg choir.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, what are you singing?
Yeah, and these people are probably just like, these guys are
goody
just singing about alcohol.
Fucking
Like,
Christian people, and all these fucking teenagers singing about Bundaberg rum, which we didn't even drink at the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, we weren't even, like, we must have been judged so hard for that.
We were.
Holy shit, I don't even think
that at all.
Yeah, exactly, I didn't even
I was just singing it because it was on like a Macca CD that my mum used to play.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is why.
That's hilarious.
I remember fucking Ben dacked me in the middle of the like, you know, that main hall where everyone was fucking...
The Ed's Alley Hall, basically,
Yeah. And, it might have been Ben or Ned, but one of them fucking dacked me. And I was free balling it. And that was the worst day of my life to this day. And just everyone was just had a perfect view. And I can't remember if I punched him in the face or not, but he would have been like, 6 then? So it's probably not even his fault, but fuck Ben.
I mustn't have been there for that. I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, no, I don't remember that.
We were off doing something.
I won't be talking about it, but I don't remember it. Like, I don't think I was there.
We were 100% off doing something shit.
That was rough.
That's pretty rough.
Shocking.
That was when I first got my war machine.
No.
When I first got it. I didn't even know how to play properly.
Yeah, sure. I vaguely remember you saying something about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the thing. That's like that shit that my mate from Queensland's older brother used to get. Fucking some shit, little figures or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah. That car. He's loving it.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
can hear those on the recording.
There was one last podcast, I'm pretty sure. Some cunt just banging it up the fucking
It was
mountain.
solid. Like last podcast we were talking and then all of a sudden it just stopped. We're like both like, what the fuck was that?
Probably someone in a clapped out car with no exhaust. Yeah. Tractor.
Fucking wine bottle on the exhaust. Just chopped the end off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spark or flame?
Flame. 100%.
I'm gonna
All the fucking
stick
way.
a spark.
All the fucking way flame.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck's sake.
Oh, it feels good to be a gangster.
It was flame.
So you already know what it is before like anyone says anything, just purely based on our reactions.
Yeah, well, normally it's pretty clear, but there was 2 reactions this time, and some people might not be familiar with like voice distinctions at this point.
This is true.
Our voices are pretty distinctive.
They are. They'll probably sound like at different volume pitches.
Yeah.
And like they'll have different fucking like intonances in the fucking recording.
Only to Australians though. To everyone else, we just sound like.
I'm not talking about like our voices. I'm talking about how the mic picks their voices up.
Yeah.
My voice is probably going to be slightly louder because I've been looking directly at the microphone the whole time, while you two are looking from the side.
Yeah. Also, my voice is like it has. No, man,
mine's going to be loudest.
And like it's got this raspy sort of tone, whereas you have a much like nicer voice in terms of audio recording. That's a thing.
Is that like based on the?
Probably.
What's that based off?
Your age and the fact that you don't smoke as much.
Fair enough.
But
so it's a personal preference thing that you like my voice more than yours.
It's easier to edit. It requires less EQing to sound nice.
Yeah,
it's a good voice in comparison to mine when you put them next to each other.
Oh, got a good voice.
Not a compliment. I got a shit voice. Fuck off. Your voice also shit, just not as bad. Don't get on your high horse.